In the ahupua of Nu'uanu, which lies in the moku of Kona here on Oahu, lies a roadway that brings our attention back to not just a couple days ago and not just yesteryear, but even years before that. We're talking about the Pali Highway and the Old Pali Road. Today, the Pali Highway is used as a primary means to commute between Honolulu and the east side of the island. But this route has been one of great importance since old Hawaii. We spoke with DeSoto Brown, a Bishop Museum historian, to share some light into the history of the Pali Highway.
Ever since there were Hawaiian people on the island of Oahu, they were going through the Pali Gap because that's the lowest part in the Ko'olau mountain range. And initially they just needed a trail for people because Hawaiians had no horses, they had no mules, they had no wheeled vehicles, they didn't need a road. And by the 19th century, when there were horses and then there were carriages, horse-drawn carriages, mules carrying things, the road or the trail needed to be widened into a road. And then eventually within not too long a time after that, as soon as there were automobiles and trucks, it had to be widened yet again.
But the highway that we drive on today, when was that established?
The highway and the 4 tunnels, the construction of that started about 1955. They didn't complete it all in one batch, so that initially they just opened the town-bound lanes and tunnels, and they kept the Old Pali Road just going to the windward side.
And even before the roads became established, the area of the Old Pali Highway holds history that takes us back to a time of Oahu before it became part of the Kingdom of Hawaii. The famous Battle of Nu'uanu ended at the location of the Pali Lookout today, and this battle was between King Kamehameha the Great and the Oahu warriors of Kalani Kupule, which resulted in King Kamehameha being victorious and taking control of Oahu. So, with deep history, what should happen to the Old Pali Road?
In terms of potentially saving what's left of the Old Pali Road, personally I think that it's historical and it should be kept, but if it is so dangerous and so deteriorated that it's a problem, then I would see that there would be a reason to remove it.
So, with thousands of us who use this historical route every day, did you know? Well, now you do.